Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. We are ready for one final tune-up before the regular season begins. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here we go, set!
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Rocco 80.
They'll run here. It's Brees Hall. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Cowboy 80! Ready, right?
Back to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Go! Cougar 19!
He'll look to throw. He gets this one to Moore. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 17 yards, the gain there. And the Jets have a 1st down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Thrown quickly, RPO, that's Taylor. And they'll get enough 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
6.
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. They get the former 1st-rounder Olufashinu.
Ready! Set! Panther 60! Panther 60! Ready!
They'll look to throw yet again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Makes the score Panthers 7, Jets nothing.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go! Hawk 70, let's go!
Right back to the air following that pick 6. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Let's go now! Viking 18! Ready?
To the air now on 1st and 10. This one not quite on target, but him too much. That one falls incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, right?
Back to the air one more time.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4.
Get it? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll be 3rd down.
Ready, break. Here we go, set. Next.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Azarie Thomas there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Jets' 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready, set, go.
On the RPO, a pass taken by McMillan. Inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Tenerua McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Jets, nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Deputy Lions.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Set. Catch. 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught left side by Taylor. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
That's good.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
60 by 6. 6, go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They'll look to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready. Cowboy. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's the tight end, Taylor. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
23-yard line.
On the jump. Come on. Set. Ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. The Panthers off to the early advance. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up.
Get it.
They'll run. This is Hall. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
A gain of 10 yards.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Here we go. Viking, 8. Check out.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught by the tight end, Mason Taylor. Touchdown, New York. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
First and 10.
Set. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Panther first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
At the 21-yard line, a 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Ready.
From the 21, here's second down and 7.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Here's third and 2.
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Will try to run for it with Hubbard. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. That's taken in. And he's in! Tadarella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. It's up and through. Panthers will take a 21-7 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Here's Hall. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw. The open man is Wilson. They'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Jets first down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Right back to Wilson, he's got it again.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing,
and he'll take this one in. Garrett Wilson, touchdown, New York.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Jets 14. Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This taken at the 5. 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Ready?
The RPO, that's out to McMillan. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Ready? Break. Here, check.
Young to throw on 1st down. They'll go right back to McMillan, complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Moving left. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now Young. A throw inside, caught by Sanders. 10.
Gain of 16 yards.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Got it.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Back to throw. Young. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Okay, right.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Set. Set. Go.
Here's a designed run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. The Panthers will take their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's third and goal.
Ready?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. On fourth down, on comes Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. No issues there. This one is good. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. On the ground, this is Hubbard. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Williams on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second down and 5. Here comes Hubbard on a toss to the right. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Carolina first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. There's a give left side for Hubbard. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 10.
Here's a toss left side. It's Hubbard. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Let's go. 10.
They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Okay, ready?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready. Striker. 3-3. 6. Cut.
On play action, Young headed left, buying time. First down throw there is incomplete.
You can see the receiver. He's pleading his case to the ref. So from our perspective, Mike, I think it's pretty clear. He was not in bounds. I don't blame him for trying. If I was in his situation, I'm doing the exact same thing.
Second and 10.
Right. White.
Leggett in motion.
22. Ready?
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end, Sanders. And he will get into the end zone. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Panthers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Jets 14. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick
Following
off
the
for
touchdown,
Carolina.
it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready. Set. Here we go. Set. Ready.
The drive begins with a run, and it's all. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. On first down is Young. Open man is Horn. It's complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a
gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Young to throw on first and 10. That's to the receiver, Horn. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A second down throw for Young. Toward the outside. Catch made by Watson. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Rosario Thomas there for the stop.
At the Jets' 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 6. To throw, Young. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ready? On first and 10, here's Young. They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Here we go. Ready?
Covered. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Just shy of the goal line. A 4-yard gain. Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal.
Fight.
From the gun, it's Young. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Rashawn Gary getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it third and goal.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 23-yard line.
Tag! 19, Tiger, 19, Cougar, 19! 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
Here we go.
Look at play action with Young. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this.
Ready up!
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Here we go, set! 70 up, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
He'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now,
we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Chuck Clark.
these second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Raylan Allen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
On the jump. Tag.
He'll drop to throw. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Come on, set. Let's go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's taken down up past the 35. A gain there of 24 yards. And the Jets have a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. That one swung out wide to Allen. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
So the ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. Now a give, but here comes the reverse. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. Allen goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown. Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Throwing now from the gun. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Leggett in motion. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he's in. Xavier Leggett, touchdown, Panthers.
This is simply just a check down, Mike, and it's got to be held to a short game, but instead he's physical, he's fast, and the next thing you know, he's in the end zone doing a celebration. It's funny what can happen when you get that effort with great execution.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready?
They'll run with Allen. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It will be second down.
28-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Judy now for the extra point. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming.
The Jets will line up for a two-point conversion.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Moving outside the pocket, and he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, The defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
A toss, and here's Brooks. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Ready! 60 Eagles! Ready!
A run for the first time. That's Trevor Etienne. We'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They finish the preseason on an up note. Now they'll have a couple weeks to get ready for the season opener coming in September. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.